All right, this is Deanna Marie, and welcome back here to the Clusie. And today we're going to be talking about how faithful God is. So let's get started. Okay, so for some of you guys, God has to show you his faithful side because you need like restoration, recompense, like that's your portion, right? You've had some foul things done to you, and God's going to show you how faithful he is. And what you need to understand is there's prayers that you've made like years ago, and you thought you've probably forgotten about them because some of the stuff I prayed for while I was in high school is just now coming to pass. But it couldn't come to pass at the time period where it wasn't my time then, right? And for some of you guys, like, you weren't with the right people, it wasn't your time. Just like Joseph, you had to go through that, the valley of the shadow of death. You had to go through that and walk through that. And now's your time where God's going to show you how faithful he is. And you are going to be you are just going to be standing in awe of everything that he does for you, because I'm telling you, some of the things that I thought, like, man, this is over for me, this is never gonna happen, man. I've had my life, and and I was ready to just give up in that pit, man, and God picked me up out of it. And now I'm doing things. Companies have to pay me to do things that I was begging people to do for free. That is how God will just switch the tables, turn it around. And he's not done. This is just a little portion of what's actually getting ready to occur. And I know it, and he knows it, but it took faith in him to continue on. And some of you guys, you have forgotten who God is, and you are getting ready to be reintroduced to this other side of him that's amazing and faithful. And you are going to tell everybody, like the woman at the well, come and see what God's done for me. Come and see like what God has done in my life. You're going to be that person. And that's exactly why God's going to do this for you, because you will tell others about him. And, we've talked about, sadly, what's going to happen to your enemies that threw you in that pit. Just like Joseph's brothers. There's going to come a time of humbling and humility and things that have to be done to your enemies for what they did, okay? But you're not supposed to worry about that. God wants your eyes on him. He wants your eyes on his faithfulness, on his love for you, on his beauty, taking ashes and, giving you glory and beauty instead, okay? So like, share, comment, and subscribe as always. See you guys next time.